people that follow me, they know I post a lot, but I've been gone for a little while. Where have you been, Dean? Well, I'll tell you this. Me and my whole family got sick. We got ill. And if anybody knows about the Philippines, during rainy season, everybody gets sick. Actually, I think everybody got sick except you, huh, Queenie? Of course, Queenie didn't get sick. Freaking super mutant immune system. Damn. But I'm back now. I'm feeling great, feeling better than ever. And what a better thing to do to sit down and talk to my kababayan. So hopefully I stay healthy and I stay back forever, because there's so many topics I want to talk to you guys about. This topic right here that I'm going to talk about today actually comes from a comment. One of the guys had said, you know, why don't you talk about the cost of living? Why don't you talk about how much does it cost to really live like a king in the Philippines? What I like about the Philippines is that it doesn't take a lot of money to live pretty good. Now, this video is entitled Live Like a King. So we're going to examine that too. You know, how, you know, you can live like really high end in the Philippines or whatever on not as much money as you would probably have to spend in a Western country, right? For example, some of the examples that that come to mind that I think of is, you know, like if I was in America, you think I would have a housekeeper? You think I would have a nanny? You think I would have car service? No, you won't have none. You couldn't afford none of that stuff. These are some of the factors that, you know, if you have a little money in the Philippines, makes life a little more easier for you, and you're a little more carefree, where you can, you know, kind of, you know, enjoy life a little more and stuff like that. Like, I'm talking about housing. I'm talking about domestic help. I'm talking about being able to dine out whenever you want. I'm talking about, you know, having a driver. I'm talking about things like how would your health care be, right? Shopping and fashion, right? And the most important thing that people come to the Philippines for, the pleasure, the environment, the natural beauty, right? Being able to just enjoy yourself in a landscape that looks like something from a movie, dude, right? These are the things that factor into how good are you living out here, right? Let's talk about housing first, okay? Now, as I told all of you guys, when I first moved out here, I was living in a luxury condo in Cebu, Lahug City, Lahug, Cebu City. Right? Now, how much did that cost me? 40,000 pesos a month. This is roughly 800 bucks nowadays, or a little bit less than 800 bucks. But for that, you know, it was a fully furnished condo, 2 bedrooms, you know, smart TVs in each room, massage service. There's a massage parlor attached to the condo. So massage service anytime you want. Trash service. All you had to do is just put your trash outside when the people come to your door. Just put it outside. They take all your trash for you, right? You know, and many more amenities or whatever that, you know, you would pay a whole lot more for in the Western world. And so people say, why did you pay 40,000 pesos a month? That's why I paid 40,000 pesos a month. Damn. It wasn't just, oh, here's a condo, here's 40,000 pesos. No, there's a lot of services and amenities that are added in that make it that price, right? Now, did I have to live like that? No, but I didn't know. I was new here in the Philippines, and I still had that Western mentality like, yo, I want to live like a king. I want to live good out here, you know, because everybody thinks when you come to the Philippines, you know, you're going to be able to live like a king. And a lot of people think that they can do it for like $1,000. Newsflash, hell no. You can't live like no king off just $1,000. You can live alright, right? You know, I mean, you can, especially if it's just you and maybe your girlfriend or something like that. All right, okay, you can live alright. But to truly live high end in the Philippines, this is how much it's gonna cost you. Let me tell you, if you wanna live high end, you can actually get a high end condo in the Philippines for the price that I was telling you earlier, from about 40 to 50,000 a month. Now, how much is this in American money? That's what my Western folks wanna know. That's about $800 to $1,000 a month, right? And even for 800 bucks, I'm talking about, y'all heard what I talked about my condo. It was nice. It was like, dude, for something like that in America, dude, you're gonna pay triple that. I'm keeping it 100 with you. And my people that came from the Philippines that went to America, they know what I'm talking about. Everything is like triple or quadruple the price of what you would pay in the Philippines in America, okay? So yeah, if you wanna have a really nice condo, a really nice house or something, put aside about 40,000 to 50,000 pesos per month. Now, for those who were thinking they can live like a king off $1,000, well, that's all your money right there. Damn. And then you broke. You still gotta eat, right? Okay, so now let's get real, right? A nice place is gonna cost you 800 to 1,000 US. But I'm talking about this place is gonna be nice. You're gonna have services there. It's gonna be new appliances in there, okay? It's gonna be modern, right? You're gonna wake up and be, woosah. You know what I'm saying? A place with zen, right? A place like that. That's what you're gonna pay. And, you know, a luxurious house is great, but I mean, having somebody around to help you out is also, you know, gonna make your life even easier. And that's where we come into like domestic help. How much does it cost to have a housekeeper? How much does it cost if you have kids to have a nanny? Because most people in the Philippines that got some money, trust me, they got a housekeeper, they got a nanny. And you know, I have a housekeeper and a nanny, and people in my comments is, you don't need a housekeeper and a nanny. You don't need, like, dude, like, I mean, it helps. If you have a little money to do it, it does help, right? I mean, if I didn't have a housekeeper and nanny, I wouldn't be able to do these YouTube videos, I'll tell you that. Because I'll be like this, okay, baby, okay, I don't know where, baby. All day, damn. So, yeah, having a housekeeper and nanny helps to free up time for you to do other things and to you know, get into different endeavors that you want to do. You know, maybe have a small business out here and things like that. Because people with money in the Philippines, trust me, they have businesses, dude, okay? So usually they have domestic help. And how much would this domestic help cost? This is for my people in the Western world. I would say anywhere between, how much would you say, babe? 300 to like 400 bucks US a month? Something like that?
People still paying the lowest like 200,
okay.
400 bucks.
So for the low end housekeeper, you'll pay about 10,000 pesos a month, right? $200. But you get what you pay for, okay? She might like clean one crumb off the counter and then go home, okay? You know what I'm saying? But if you want a really, really good housekeeper, you gotta pay for it. It's gonna be 300 to 400 bucks. Now, $300 is roughly 15,000 pesos, okay? Now, I know the peso to dollar rate has changed or whatever, so it might be, 15,000 pesos might be like 280 bucks now or something like that, right? But if you have the money to do it, dude, trust me, this is gonna make your life way more comfortable. What people don't understand is when you say you have a nanny or whatever, and you say you have a housekeeper, they think that a person that has a nanny or housekeeper don't do nothing but lay back and pick boogers all day. I don't have to do anything. No, it depends on the person, right? Me and my girl, you know, basically we have the nanny and housekeeper here as supplemental help. We're still in our children's life every day, all day, because we love our kids, right? Queenie still, believe it or not, she helps the housekeeper when cooking and different stuff like that because she's a woman. She wants to be in her kitchen. She wants to, you know, be involved in what's going on in her home. You get me? They're here to help. They're not here to be slaves. That's the difference, okay? Just remember that when you do get domestic help, they're not your slave, dude, right? They're here to help. That's the key word, domestic help, not domestic slave. Damn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you know, you can't go out if you don't really have a help.
Yeah, you're gonna be stuck in the house, you know what I'm saying?
Or else I'll bring the kids.
Yeah, cleaning the house with the kids all day, every day, you know what I'm saying? You ain't going nowhere. You ain't filming no YouTube videos. You not, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and speaking of going places, living a life like a king means you come and go as you want. You come and go to where you want, right? You eat out, you dine out if you want to, right? Now us, we would rather have cooked food at home, but whenever we want to go out, we just go out, right? And so doing that, you got to budget for that as well. You can't just eat out every night, because trust me, it will get expensive. But one of the good things about the Philippines is food is very affordable at a lot of these restaurants. Like a restaurant that I enjoy, it's called Houkead, right? The old school Filipino people call it Golden Cowrie, right? That's the old school name, Golden Cowrie. Tell me in the comments if you guys know about Golden Cowrie or Houkead, as it says on the restaurant. This is a delicious, delicioso. Lamika ayo for all of my Bisaya speakers. Masarap for all of my Tagalog speakers. Houkead, I love it. But to go to restaurants like this, maybe, how many times we go to a restaurant, babe? Maybe like once or twice a month at least. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Once or twice a month, we go to a restaurant or whatever. Like Houkead, Kuya J's is real nice. We go to different, I want to start going to seafood restaurants. Delicious. Start having seafood boils with the crab and the lobster. I want my lobster still crawling when it's on my plate. I want it to be fresh like that. Damn, I gotta catch it. Wait a minute, man, wait a minute. I want to eat you now, chill out. You see what I'm saying? Fresh, okay? But in order to eat like that, it will cost you anywhere from, what's the figures you got? What did I write down? Like 30 bucks.
30 to 40 bucks per person?
Nah, that wouldn't be per person. Cause remember, when we went to Max the other day, dude, me and Queenie, I don't know if you guys saw my short where I was eating the lechon, curry, and all that good stuff. I got a ton of food, Queenie got a ton of food. Dude, I'm still kind of Americanized. So I'm waiting for the bill to be like 60 bucks, which is like 3,000 pesos or whatever, right? Dude, all that food cost us 1,700 pesos. And I'm talking about we had a table full of food. That's how I know there's a difference between how much food costs at restaurants in the Philippines and how much food costs in America. Because I'm telling you now, that spread that we ate in America, that would have been like 80 bucks. I'm keeping it 100 with you. And if y'all don't know what $80 is in the Philippines, that's 4,000 pesos. That's how much it would have been, real. So there is a difference in the prices of eating out here and stuff, but you still got to be careful. Don't spend all your money eating out, because number one, you're gonna get you'll be out of shape. I ain't gonna say you'll be fat as a whale. No, that ain't cool. but you'll get out of shape, and you know, you don't want to do that. So yeah, you know, eat out sparingly. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it all the time. Eating at great restaurants is cool, and going to nice places, that's cool. But okay, let's talk about how you gonna get there. Okay? In the Philippines, they call it a service. And that just means, do you have transportation, okay? When I first heard this word, you know, Queenie has said it to me like, cause I was like, yeah, we gotta go over here, get to the grocery store and stuff. And she's like, well, what's our service? I said, the cashier will ring up our food. She'll, you know, that's the service. She's like, no, I mean service. What is our service? And she just kept saying this word service. I'm like, what are you talking about? She said, how are we going to get there? I'm like, oh, we're gonna get a cab. She said, okay, babe, that's our service, the cab. I said, so wait a minute. So you're saying you guys say service when you're talking about your transportation to get to one place to another? She said, yeah, that's your service. I said, oh, okay. See, the things that you guys say in the Philippines are different than the way we name them in America. We would just say, what's your transportation? Or how you gonna get your ass there, okay? You know what I'm saying? But what is your service? How are you gonna get to where you're gonna go, right? Now, I know a lot of foreigners who, when they come to the Philippines, they just get motorcycles. Because motorcycles are cost efficient, you know, and you can cheat a little bit. You can Dubai, while all the cars are sitting there like this. I hate those motorcycles. You know what I'm saying? You can weave through, you can get to where you want to go, right? So a lot of foreigners get motorcycles and stuff like that. You know, how much is a good motorcycle? That's one thing I don't know. Maybe a good motorcycle is about maybe like 40,000 or something like that for a nice one. 40,000 pesos for a nice motorcycle, like which is like 800 bucks US.
800 to 1,000.
800 to 1,000 bucks US. But me, if y'all know Dean, I don't like motorcycles, okay? You know what I'm saying? I don't like the way they move. I don't like the way I feel on them. It feel like the seat is gonna go up my ass, okay? That's just me. I don't like them. So I get a car service. Yeah, Big Dean, get a car service so I can sit my butt back in the aircon and joke with my driver, right? And look out the window and just check out the scenery. But these car services, they cost money, man. Do they say sakyan in Tagalog? Okay.
Sasakyan.
Sasakyan. What?
Sasakyan. I think sasakyan.
Sasakyan. I'm learning some shit. The car service that we have now, for instance, right? It's about 30 bucks, right? For the things that we want to do. Now, I'm going to tell you about longer trips, but first let's just talk about short trips, right? The car service that we got with a driver, it's about 30 bucks. We'll go like to the mall. I'll be like, take me over to the mall. I'm gonna go in the grocery store. Stay out here, wait for me. Get done with our groceries. All right, take me over to her mama's house. It's down the street. Let's go. Hello, mom. Okay, we gotta go. Bye. Right? You know what I'm saying? All day we just bouncing to different places. You know, if we have errands to run, right? And by the end of the day, I pay him like 30 bucks. Right? Dude, to get a taxi or an Uber or something like that in America for one quick trip is like 30 bucks. We had this guy almost all day with like 30 bucks. You know what I'm saying? But this is locally. This is just trips bouncing around, errands that you need to run, things that you need to do. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's about 30 bucks and it's a nice air conditioned, I think it's like, what is that car? Toyota Vios, whatever it is. Toyota Vios, you know what I'm saying? It's comfortable, okay? And you know, we don't go out all the time, but just when we need to go out, I pull out like, you know, 30 bucks or whatever, and he bounces us around to all the places that we need to go, right? Now, let's talk about going on big trips though. Like, say we want to go to Tanago Falls. Now, how much did I pay for my driver when I did the Tanago video? Okay, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Exactly what I just said, keep it 100 with you, because I paid $100, which is like 5,000 pesos. But we had the vehicle all day. It was like a little minivan, right? A clean, nice white minivan. We had it all day. He took us out to Tanago Falls, waited for us, took us back or whatever. And I'm talking about, we stayed out in Tanago Falls. The video is only like just a portion of what happened there. We stayed out there in Tanago Falls for like maybe 4 or 5 hours, dude. And he sat there and waited for us. Now, what we, and you don't have to do this, but what's a kind gesture for your driver is give your driver a little extra money for him to go and get lunch or something like that. Because it gets hot out here in the Philippines. People just sitting there waiting. And a lot of times they don't leave the aircon on in the car. They just roll the windows down and they just wait for you. Kick their feet up and just chill and wait for you, right? And so, yeah, give him 500 pesos, which is like 10 bucks or whatever. Give him, you know, to get some food or whatever. So his stomach will be nice and fat and he'll just chill and wait for you, okay? But yeah, that's for a longer trip when you want to go somewhere and you want them to wait for you for hours and all that stuff like that. Yeah, it's gonna cost some money or whatever. Or even like for, if we say we wanted to rent a vehicle and a driver to go to Cagayan de Oro, which is the sister town of Iligan. Cagayan de Oro is about 2 hours away. He'll drive you up there, wait for you to do your business, drive you all the way back, right? In a nice, you know, sakanan, you know what I mean? Or sasakanan. What do you say in Tagalog? Sasakanan. And drive you out there, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you're gonna pay about 5,000, about 100 bucks for that. But people don't do that every day, you know what I mean? Well, some people, depending on how much cash you got. If you got some money, then some people do it every day. But for me, we don't do that every day. That might be, we take a family trip about once a month, okay? So that's that. Transportation is important to be able to get around and go where you want to go. So transportation is sorted out now. But you still gotta worry about health and wellness or whatever. Because if you ain't healthy, you ain't gonna be able to live like no king, or you ain't gonna even be able to live like nothing because you ain't gonna be feeling good. So how much does it cost to get help with your health and get help if you're sick? You can get top-notch care in the Philippines. You can get a nice air-conditioned room in the Philippines if you're sick. But here's the catch. You have to go to what they call a private hospital, okay? And you're gonna pay for that, whatever, to have that comfort and to have that top-notch care, okay? I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and lie to you. You get what you pay for. You know what I'm saying? You go to the free hospital, it's a whole lot different than going to the private hospital. And I found that out during this time when my family was sick, because we first, when the family got sick or whatever, we first went to the free hospital, right? The city hospital. And you know, I'm very protective over my daughter. My daughter was the first one to get sick, and I felt like they weren't doing what they needed to do, you know, for her fast enough, or you know, we had some of her test results back, so I wanted them to start giving her medicine on the results that we already had in hand. But the woman was telling me, well, I need all the other tests too before I give her anything. And I'm just like, that doesn't make sense. Just start treating her now for, you know, some of the things that are wrong with her now. And she's like, sir, we close at 4. I was like, huh? I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm, you know, in America, I'm not, and you know, she cut me off. She said, you're not in America, sir. You're in the Philippines. Yes, ma'am. All right. I just put my head down and walked out. Right? And so the next day, I got sick, right? And we decided to go back to that same free hospital, right? And guess who was there waiting for me? I said, damn. She didn't see me, right? So I did like this. And let's go over to the private hospital. And then my girl was like, see? You never know who you're gonna see again. I said, yeah, you're right. Why you laughing at me, man? You really enjoyed that, huh? My girl always likes when I mess up, man. But yeah, she was there waiting for me, right? But I didn't let her see me. I said, we going to the private hospital. Let's go. But I had to spend more at the private hospital. Did I get great help? Yes, I did. Did I get great advice from the doctor there? Yes, I did. Shout out to the doctors down there at Iligan Sanitarium Hospital, man. You guys are awesome. You got me back on track, because my LBM was out of control. I know that's disgusting. For a week, I'm pooping out a waterfall. Oh, what did I eat? Man, I was on the toilet crying, okay? Because I was so depressed. I couldn't do videos or nothing. let me listen, look. And I know you guys said, well, you was gone for 7 days. Yeah, for 7 days, I was pooping, dude. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna be sitting on here, hi guys, damn. Then my stomach, I'll be back. No, dude. So that's why I took a break and got better. But the whole point is, going to the private hospital, I got great care. I got great medicine, and I'm back, guys, better than ever. And if you're feeling good and you're feeling well, then what do you want to do? You want to go out and see the sights.
Pleasure and entertainment.
You want pleasure and entertainment. Entertainment, baby. Right? Okay. That's going to cost some money, man. Pleasure and entertainment. You can go to a lot of the nice resorts here in the Philippines. Like for a month, it's like, shoot, I don't know, maybe 50,000, right? 50,000 pesos. For my American guys out there, 50,000 pesos is like $1,000. So for $1,000, you can go to, I'm talking about a super nice, luxurious resort with all kind of restaurants attached to it. That includes all your stuff too, by the way. Like you just go down there, whatever you want to eat, you just eat it, right? Your room cleaned every day, every morning. You walk out, go out with your girl, whatever. When you come back, your room is spick and span clean, you know, everything like that. This is how you living for a whole month, just enjoying yourself and the views, and you know, you buy the pool and just chilling. You can get all that for 50,000 pesos for a whole month. In America, for a resort like that, you're gonna pay triple that, dude. Look it up, right? So you can live like a king out here for cheaper, but it ain't for free, okay? We're about to be going to a resort pretty soon. It's not gonna be for a whole month or whatever. This is gonna be, we're gonna be out there for 2 days. What's that place, babe? Tell me about it. The place we're going with Don Koy. Yeah.
I will just go to, what's that, Sambuanga?
It's gonna be, it's called Sambuanga. You guys check it out. We're gonna go on a bus tour, and you know I'm gonna be vlogging this, guys. So get ready for my bus tour vlog, sa Sambuanga.
That's your first, a bus tour.
That's my first bus tour, but this is a nice bus, y'all. This ain't no regular bus. This is a nice, comfortable, air-conditioned, you know, luxury bus, okay? And they take you on a tour. They're gonna take us to the historical sites out there. They're gonna also take us to Fantasyland. That's gonna be cool. I'm gonna be videotaping all of this stuff, y'all. Y'all get ready. See, it's so much fun stuff to do here in the Philippines. But as I said, it ain't for free, but it ain't too expensive either to where you break your pockets.
Shopping and fashion.
Oh, shopping and fashion? Y'all see, my fashion is really simple or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But you know, you can, you know, buy high-end clothes here in the Philippines, but look, I'm 6'1", 230 pounds on a good day. It ain't easy to find clothes out here for me. So usually what my girl does is she goes online to get all my shirts and all my stuff like that I wear. And you dress me well, baby. I appreciate it. I feel great, right? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shopping is not really a big thing for me, but you know, you got a budget for that as well, you know, especially if you have kids like we do. Now, me, I pride myself on my children looking nice. You know what I'm saying? I'll buy my kids nicer clothes than I wear for myself. Why? Because a real man, prides himself on how he's able to take care of his family. How is he able to service his family? That's what a real man takes pride in. So I'll wear a cool little t-shirt or whatever, but shoot, my son, he got polos, you know what I'm saying? Nice little designer jeans and stuff like that. Because, you know, it makes me proud. It makes me happy to be able to send him to school looking great and feeling great. That's what it's all about, guys. So I hope I was able to shed a little light to the Westerners that are planning on coming here and want to, you know, live great. You know what I'm saying? That it ain't gonna be super cheap, but it's gonna be a lot cheaper than it is back home. But if you do want more information on the cost of living here in the Philippines, check out this video right here. Or is it right there or right there? It's somewhere around there at the bottom. Check that video out because I'll really break down my budget, my personal budget, family budget, and you know, how we live out here or whatever. But until then, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that shit. I'm out.